Hi Louisiana, this video is for your Pick 3 Tic-Tac-Toe method, L shape. For your state, it does seem to like Thursdays for this method. If you are new here, what I basically do in these videos is I go back about a month, and what I'm looking for is to see if we can work out what numbers may hit in the next 7 days to 21 days from numbers that have hit already, and then taking those sums of those numbers and making a tic-tac-toe box. But I do have a little bit of a twist on it called L shape, which I'll go into in just a little bit. Or now, basically. All right, here we go. All right, so on December 21st, 2023, you had 363 fall, and then 771 before that, 580, 781. And then for the math here, you're going to do lotto math. So you're going to take that right column. You go 3 plus 1 plus 4 plus 1 is 5. You're going to have that middle column, which is 8 plus 7, which is 15, plus 6. Hang on, let me redo that. Okay, so 6 plus 7 is 13, plus 8 is 21, plus 8 is 29. You keep the 9, drop the 2. And then you have 3 plus 7 is 10 plus 15, or not plus 15. 3 plus 7 is 10, plus 5 is 15, plus 7 is 22. So you're going to keep that 2 and then drop the other 2. That gives 295. You're going to write it out backwards in an L shape, or a backwards L basically. So you have the 5, the 9, and then the 2 you're writing out there. I circled them to make it more obvious. And then the way to fill in the box is you're going to mirror that bottom 5, which is 0. You're going to place that in the middle. You're going to add 1 to the 0, that's 1. Place that to the left, and then you're adding 1 to that bottom 5. So you're going to place 6 on the left of that 5, and then on the top of that 5. And then plus 1 to the 6 in the right middle there. Gives 7, and then you're going to add 1 to the 7 and then put that on the left side, okay? I do know I went a little bit fast there, so if you do need to pause the video and just kind of fill in your own numbers, and then once it makes sense, then go on. All right, and then that'll be the only example I'll be showing for the math. And then the next 7 days, you had 975 hit from that box, and then 756 also hit. And then on December 28th, you had 754 hit. The past numbers for that was 455, 756, 975, and then that gives 720. And then in this case, in the next 7 days, you had no numbers hit. All right, and then on January 4, 2024, 769 hit. Prior to that was 515, 704, 924. 892 is what you got. You're going to fill in that box like we already discussed, and then from that you got 472 and 579 in the next 7 days. And then on January 11, 2024, you had 538 fall. The past numbers for that was 579, 842, 290, and then 039 hit from that, or didn't hit from that. That was the sum. And then same thing, you're going to fill out the box, and then from there you had 251 and 351 hit in the next 7 days. All right, so based on what we already covered now in the video, in the next, so in the video, I know I covered like the numbers that would hit in 7 days. sometimes in some of the states they are slower moving, so you may have to extend that out about 21 days. And you'll need to do your own like back testing to see. Typically, if your state has numbers for the most part that hit within the 7 days, the 14 days, or the 21 days, and then do a new box once you have that figured out, and to get your potential numbers from that. All right, so I'll cover the numbers I think that may hit in the next 21 days in just a bit. Where I'm getting this box from is your past Thursday. So yesterday you had 969 fall. The past numbers for that fell were 208, 351, 575, and that gave 983 on your sum. You're going to fill out the box like already shown, and then from there, the numbers I think may hit in the next 21 days potentially are 895, 695, 583, 688, and 543. Keep in mind that these numbers may hit like how I'm not thinking about right now. So a number like 684, for example, like 389, for example, 584, for example, and so on. And then one thing I did notice for your state is, so for this method, it can be tough to find doubles with this method. What I did notice that was really unique, I don't know if it happens all the time with your state, but what I noticed is the so like the opposite double I did notice did fall in a couple of the prior boxes. So just as an example, okay, so for an example for that, so like the 484, well, these don't really work for that, I guess. So because you do have both your 488 and your 448 here, but let me find so just pretend like that middle 4 there on the bottom was like an 833. That doesn't really work either. Hang on, let me think of one. Okay, 544. Okay, so here we go. So like the 544, what I noticed with some of your boxes is the opposite double will fall if it's not listed. So like a 545 may fall, for example. Okay, that is it, Louisiana. If you do have any questions or comments, just let me know in that comment section.